Hey guys, it's Andrea from the blog Pine and Prospect Home, and if you've been following my blog and my YouTube channel for a while, you know that I have been promising for probably 2 years now that I would one day show my mom's house to you guys. She comes thrifting with me a lot. She's been antiquing with me in a lot of my videos, and I've been telling you guys, wait till you see my mom's house. It's nothing like my house, but it's still amazing, and this is the home that I grew up in. And it's very special to me, and my mom's love for history and antiques just like blows my mind. She's taught me so much about furniture and different time periods and different eras, and so here we are. We're here at her house, and I'm so happy to be showing it to you today. And so I'm gonna let her do most of the talking and kind of explain like what her style is and what type of antiques she likes to collect. Definitely not like my decor. Very dark wood stains and moody.
Cozy. That's what I like to say.
Cozy. So we're in her living room right now, so I'll just let her kind of take over and explain a little bit about this room that we're in. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, from the outside, the house looks like a typical Michigan two-story house, but then when you walk in, we have pretty much redone everything in the whole house, I guess, when you think about it. We live in the parsonage right next door to the church, and we've been very blessed that they've allowed me to do this to the home. But in this main room, my husband put the wood ceiling in for me. He has done everything. He's been amazing. I think that's kind of inspired Andrea with her house, how my husband has done everything, and then now she's got her husband doing stuff for her too, so it's kind of cool how that ended up. But my style is Pilgrim century, and the antiques that I like to collect are from the 1600s. I really have a passion for that time period. I love history, and I think the reason that I've chosen this is because of my love of history and the story behind the Pilgrims. I started off liking country primitive, and then I just kept getting earlier and earlier until the Pilgrim era, and that's what this is. So I would say mid to late 1600s is how my home is decorated. So in this room, when we first moved in, the walls were peach and there was carpeting on the floor. And so my husband put the wood floor in for me. He put the wood ceiling in for me. Can I turn?
I'll show lots of B-roll. I'll show lots of B-roll. So just you keep talking to them. And
Okay. He put the fireplace in for me, and he's built a lot of furniture for me too. I would show him a picture of something and say, do you think you could make this? And he did. And so that's been really neat too, to be able to have some of his things incorporated, mixed in with the 1600 pieces that I have. So that's this room. In Pilgrim time, it would be like the main hall. That's not what I call it to my kids. It's just like the living room, dining room to the kids. But this would be the main hall where we do all of our activities, like when the kids come over, when we have holidays or birthdays, Christmas, it's all in this room. We eat at that table and we sit around the fireplace talking, and sometimes people will come in and say, do you actually eat at your table? And I say, yeah, we do. We sit on the furniture. We use it all. So that's this room. So.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
I don't know.
No, that's fine. No, okay, so this room kind of moves into, do you want to do the kitchen next, or do you want to stop by the den area?
Let's do that. Okay, so the kids always call it the den, but in Pilgrim times it would be the parson's chamber, what the technical term for it is, but my kids always call it the den because that's what we've always called it. That's where where
the TV is.
Yes, that's where we hang out and watch TV. So in that room...
so the guys go in there and watch football games, and we stay here.
By the fireplace.
And sit in front of the fireplace.
Yeah, drinking our coffee.
Yeah. No, well, probably not football, basketball, but whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, that room, my husband built the bed in there, and when we have guests, that's actually where they stay. Behind the curtain on the bed, there's actually a little bathroom in there, so the guests have a bathroom that they can use. And yeah, that's where the TV is, and we actually have a couch in there too, so there is one piece of comfortable seating in this house that people can sit on. But that's pretty much that room. It's a smaller room, and it's just like our TV room.
Yeah.
It's that room.
And then I don't know if you can see in the shot behind us, I'm not sure, but as you continue walking through the living room, it kind of leads into the kitchen. So if you want to talk about the kitchen.
The kitchen has all been redone too. When we first moved in, it had carpeting in there too.
Yeah,
some ugly brown carpet, and the cupboards were like that orangey brown up north cottage type thing with big round brass handles on them. We took all that out, and we have somebody from our church actually donated cupboards for us and put those in for us. So I painted those and then put stain over them. Mike and Andrea actually helped me with that. And then my husband put the flooring in we got from up north. So that's all, it's actually old wood, but
yeah, I think that's a Michigan term. Like when you say up north.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's
all
true.
of you Michiganders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a Michigan term. Like I don't think other people from other states say up north.
About that. You're right.
So all of you Michiganders, you'll have to comment. Is that something you say up north? When we're talking about like northern Michigan, the UP.
Yeah.
So
anything north of us is up north. Yeah. So anyways, we got the wood from up in northern Michigan, and my husband laid all that down in the kitchen, and then he added wood on the far wall, and he built me a hanging shelf, which is what they would have back in the Pilgrims' time to save space, because there wasn't a whole lot of room in their houses. So however they could save space, they would. And so they would have a shelf that hung, and then they would put all their cooking necessities and stuff like that up on there, because they actually didn't have cupboards like we do now, kitchen cupboards. So that was kind of it. Everything was on that. So that's that room.
Yeah. So there's a little bathroom right off the kitchen. I got a few shots of that, but it's a pretty tiny space, so it was kind of hard to get in there and get all the angles. And then as you move, there's a staircase next to the kitchen, and that's where kind of their master suite is.
So the upstairs used to be where the kids' bedrooms were. Our bedroom used to be downstairs where our TV room is right now. That was our bedroom. But then when the kids all moved out, we redid what was my son's bedroom into a master bathroom. Totally redid the whole thing. My son-in-law Joey came over and he helped put in a shower, and he did all my walls for me too, to give them the like a plastered look from that time period. So I was very thankful for that. So yeah, that used to be my son's bedroom, and then our bedroom, the master bedroom, all three of the girls were in that bedroom when they were little. So, and it was completely different back then. I did not make my kids decorate like pilgrims when they were little. They all actually went through different phases where they wanted their bedrooms decorated differently, and Andrea was always one to help me. When all the kids would go to camp, we would get up there and redo the whole bedroom and have it all painted and surprise them when they came back. And so Michael's was like American, and then sports, and then the girls had stars, and they had bunnies, and then they had stripes. So very, very different than what it is now. But yeah, all three of them were in our master bedroom, and now that's Mike and I's bedroom. So the whole upstairs is kind of like a master suite to us. The floors are original to the house. The house was built in the 1800s, even though I decorate 1600s. And when I ripped up the carpeting upstairs, those floors were underneath the carpeting. So all I had to do was sand them down, and that's the look that they got after I sanded them. So
yeah,
that's about it, I guess.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of my mom's house. Isn't it so neat? I told you guys, it's really so cool. People are like shocked when they come over here. They're like, whoa. It kind of reminds you of like a set from a movie or something. She's very passionate about these, you know, this style and era. And Isaiah wants us to stop recording. So thank you to my mom for letting us into her home. We've been wanting to do this for a long time. So I thought it was the perfect time right before we start decorating for Christmas.
It's kind of cool because it's Pilgrims and it's November and Thanksgiving,
and
you know, so it kind of all correlates.
There you
so
go.
That's neat. Yep.
It's perfect. We should host, you know, do like a Thanksgiving video here for people. But anyways, I'm sure you guys enjoyed it. Let my mom know in the comments below if have you ever seen any type of style like this, or do you know someone who decorates similar? I haven't. I know you have a lot of friends from out east that decorate like this, but it's just not very common for someone to, you know, stay so true to a particular time period. So I just think it's really neat and it inspires me. And anyways, I love this home, and it's a place of comfort for all of us kids. We love coming home, you know, for big family meals. And so anyways, if you are new to my channel, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.